Welcome or welcome back to Debt Free Degree Florida, where we are helping Florida college students graduate debt free. In today's episode, we're talking about the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship Program and how it can help you go to college debt free. But before we get started, be sure to click that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Before we get too into it, let's lay a foundation and talk about what the Florida Bright Futures program is. Bright Futures is a scholarship program funded by the state of Florida with different award levels, each with its own eligibility criteria and award amounts. The two most common awards that are given to thousands of Florida high school students each year are the Florida Academic Scholars and the Florida Medallion Scholars, each of which have different requirements to earn and different amounts of money that are awarded. Let's go ahead and walk through the differences of each one. Recipients of the Florida Academic Scholars Award receive an award amount equal to 100% of tuition and applicable fees for in-state, four-year public institutions. Recipients of the Florida Medallion Scholars receive an award amount equal to 75% of tuition and applicable fees to in-state, four-year public institutions. If a student earns a Bright Futures Award but chooses to attend a private in-state institution, Bright Futures can still be utilized, but the award will likely not cover 100% or 75% of tuition, because private institutions are often more expensive. So while students will still earn their award may not stretch as far as it would if they were attending a public university. If you're a high school student or a parent who is getting ready for high school graduation this time next year, let's go ahead and walk through the 2023 through 2024 requirements for high school grads to earn the Academic or Medallion Scholars Award. First, we'll cover the Academic Scholars, which covers 100% of tuition and applicable fees. Students who are interested in this award must have a weighted high school GPA of at least a 3.5 out of 4, earn minimum test scores on either the SAT or the ACT, and they must earn and be able to prove a minimum number of completed service or paid work hours. These work hours cannot be a combination of paid work and volunteer hours. So, for example, students cannot have 50 volunteer hours and 50 paid work hours and expect to earn the award. It must be 100 volunteer hours or 100 paid work hours. The Medallion Scholarship has similar requirements, but the GPA, test score, and service requirements are lower than those required for the Academic Scholar Award. For this award, students need a weighted high school GPA of at least a 3.0 out of 4, minimum SAT or ACT scores of 1210 or 25, respectively, and a minimum number of volunteer hours of 75, or a minimum of 100 paid work hours. Whether you're interested in earning the Florida Academic Scholars Award or the Florida Medallion Scholars Award, There are requirements outside of the GPA, test score, and service requirements. The first requirement is the student must be a Florida resident and a U.S. citizen or an eligible non citizen living in Florida. Students must be evaluated by the Office of Financial Aid at their college or university to show they meet initial eligibility requirements, and they must be enrolled as a degree or certificate seeking student at their Florida institution in at least 6 non remedial semester credit hours. Bright Futures is only available for students who are coming into college directly after high school graduation. If you've been out of high school for a bit and you are coming to college after taking a gap in between your education, you are not eligible for Bright Futures. The last thing I would be remiss not to mention are the requirements for award renewal. Depending on which award you are receiving, you will need to maintain GPA and credit hour requirements in order to maintain your status of receiving a Bright Futures Award amount. If you have earned the Florida Academic Scholars Award, but you have not met the GPA requirements for renewal at the Florida Academic Scholars rate, you will be renewed as a Florida Medallion Scholars Award recipient. So, what this means is if you fall behind in your GPA requirements for the Florida Academic Scholars Award, the next semester you will be receiving an award amount equal to what you would have been receiving if you were a Florida Medallion Scholars Award recipient. What do you think? Were you a Florida Bright Futures Award recipient? Are you from a different state with a similar program? Leave us a comment down below and share with us the requirements of that program, just in case anyone is watching from a different state, or share your experience with the Florida Bright Futures program. Maybe you have a unique story about how you were able to earn Bright Futures. Someone on our team was so determined to get the Academic Scholars Award. She took the SAT 12 times to get her score high enough to qualify her for the award. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.